All right. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 here in Seoul, South Korea. Here's the itinerary for today. Already at the first stop on said list, which is called the Starbucks Jangchung Lounge R. I think it's probably my most favorite experience that I've done so far. The most favorite thing I've done here in South Korea so far, which is crazy because I don't think a lot of people would expect a Starbucks location to be that. But let me sell you on it. I feel like I'm in Beverly Hills. Never been to Beverly Hills or the West Coast before, so I have no idea if that's accurate. But picture huge homes, gated garages, hills that I'm literally climbing up and down to get here. And then once I turn the corner, I see this massive gated complex that you could imagine a multi-million dollar stock trader. It would be his home, but it's actually the Starbucks location, which is absurd. This place spans 3 floors. It is, I believe, the 10th store in Starbucks' reserve fleet of stores where they effectively try to create quote unquote target destination stores for people to come and visit. Each store has its own different vibe. This one is crazy because they took over a house from the 1960s and kept a lot of the original motif and design in place. So it feels like you've been transported into what a home in the 1960s of Seoul, South Korea would look like. The food and drink situation is also dope. They have a bunch of special drinks here that you really can't get anywhere else. I think the only downside is that the prices can be a little expensive. My food and drink cost me around 21,000 won, which is around $15 US. But given the location and where we're at and the vibe, can't beat it. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, woke up today with a little bit of a headache from slamming 2 beers and a flight of 4 beers last night in a span of maybe an hour and a half. Only got like maybe 5 hours of sleep. Um, Probably a combination of jet lag and needing some water in my body, but feeling good. I think today should be generally a chiller, lighter day. Big activity today is going to the Seoul Tower. I don't know if I'm gonna do the hike up to the tower like I thought I was originally gonna do because I ended up walking 12 and a half miles yesterday, and my hamstrings are killing me. All right, we're back from the top floor of the Seoul Plaza slash Seoul City Hall here in Seoul Plaza. Um, Definitely doing things very out of order now in my itinerary because I guess when I was putting my days together, it really vanished from my head that Monday is a big day off for a lot of things. So things like the Gyeongju Palace, Sesomaru, which is an observation point next to it. There's something else that I'm supposed to do today that was not open because it is a Monday, effectively a national, almost like a national holiday here in Korea, where a lot of businesses just take the day off. So that's not great. Probably do some shopping. I didn't want to do shopping this early on in the trip because I didn't want to lug a bunch of clothes around. But given that I have some time to kill, I'll probably go to the Uniqlo around that bookstore and maybe see if there's anything else. And then after that would then be the Seoul Tower. I might just end up taking an hour or two in the Seoul Tower to chill until sunset. C'est la vie. It is what it is. It's effectively equivalent to the High Line in New York. If those of you are familiar with the High Line in New York, effectively an overpass across a stretch of large streets out here that they turned into a city park. Get a view of Seoul Station, the main station that comes into Seoul for all the express trains. We'll be coming here tomorrow to take the train down to Gyeongju. In the background, you see all of the residential high rises effectively, or what I think to be residential high rises. I don't think those are office size skyscrapers at all. Those are definitely office skyscrapers. I would definitely recommend coming here at night. Had some time to kill before my next food plan, so that's why I wanted to squeeze it in now. Here's the view the other side with the Dongdaemun Gate in the background to the right over there. First treasure of Seoul, as they call it out here. Another thing that I forgot to account for was opening hours. So I wanted to visit Hangaram for a late lunch at around 3:30. But they actually closed down for 2 hours in the midst of the day between 3 and 5 to switch from lunch service to dinner service. So that threw a wrench in my plans yet again. We're going to go over there when they open for dinner service at 5. I effectively haven't had any food since breakfast at the Starbucks lounge. That was around, what was that, 9:30, 10-ish? So I'm definitely starving. Boy, if you don't get... So yeah, see you guys over there at dinner? Early dinner. Why is there a 7-Eleven on this observation deck? We're gonna explore the countryside, check out a small town known as Gyeongju for 2 nights.